And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Nets making a change here. MP's checked in, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Carmelo Anthony out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Saddiq Bey. And it's Lee in at the point. Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Bey passes to Stewart. A little mid-range shot is up. And again, the Pistons missing. You know, if you were to hand-select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
So it's Detroit now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Anthony. Sharp grabs the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
MP, the pass to Irving with the tip.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jeremy Grant, the 39th pick back in 2014, has become a leader for the Pistons. He said, I'm enjoying it. I want to be a lot better, and I want to keep growing. I don't want to be stagnant. I just want to embrace the role and help the team get better from here.
Well, he's got all the tools to be a complete player, Allie. No question.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Anthony. That one drops for him. MP's got 9.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Anthony outside. Pass to Stewart. Anthony against Irving. Anthony with it. Clock at 6. Shoots over Durant. Garza. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Brooklyn. They're on an 11-3 run. Now here's MP. He's guarded closely. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Anthony against MP. Back to Anthony. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Garza. Oh, great D that time from MP.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Lee. Following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Bey. Anthony with it. Over Irving. The offensive rebound. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So for the Pistons, Powell comes in for Anthony, and Simon has subbed in for Lee. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA. And that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market, because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Now here's MP.
Last 2 minutes.
He's got 11.
Third quarter.
Here's Simmons. Back to MP. The three is up. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game.
Just calm under pressure. Even when you rough MP up, he keeps his concentration on the basket.
Knocked away. That one's good. 7 for 10 now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And Detroit has possession. The Nets making their last shot.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Powell. Give him 8 points now.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's MP. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And the Nets tack on 2 more.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The Pistons shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Powell outside. Yet another steal from him.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Nicholas Claxton out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Elfrid Payton. And it's MP in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Curry against Powell. Here's Jackson. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
MP against Olynyk. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
Gay's checked in for MP.
Pistons.
Stewart, he's checked in for Olynyk. Bay comes in for Jackson. And Simon has subbed in for Joseph. From deep, MP. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
You know, MP makes an impact in so many areas. When he's knocking down the long-range bombs, he's doing major work.
Powell outside. Chalk up 2 there.
Norman.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Brooklyn shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the 4th. Pass to Rivers. To the paint. Gay. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Gay's got 7 points for the quarter.
A confident, consistent score. Gay mixes it up inside and out.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
To the wing, right side, Garza. The shot misses, and Brooklyn going the other way now. MP, the pass to Gay. Yep, that one goes.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Bay outside. Powell outside. Pass to Stewart. They grab their own miss. And here's MP. That one no good. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building